ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्निर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्या सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। Tomorrow is Ugadi. The first day of the bright half of the month of Chaitra is the New Year's Day according to the Chandramana measure of time in Hindu calendar. There are two ways of measuring time in Hindu calendar. One is Sauramana, according to the motion of the sun. That is, sun doesn't move, we say, but relative motion of the sun. What we see is sun is moving. The apparent motion of the sun is taken, and the motion of sun is taken as a standard, and timings are counted, is Sauramana. And movements of the moon around the earth, with round earth as the center, both sun and moon both move around the earth. What we actually experience, the reality may be different from what we experience. The reality is earth is moving around the sun and moon is moving around the earth. But what we actually experience, see, is both sun and moon are moving around the earth with a definite phase difference. Now, moon also can be taken as standard for measuring time. Sun also can be taken as standard. Similarly, we see the whole galaxy is moving, earth, the stars and all we see is moving because earth is moving. Stars are standard also, there is a calendar in Hinduism. And we, South India, especially Karnataka, Maharashtra and Andhra, we take Chandramana as the measure of time. And according to them, the Ugadi, the first day of the new year. The new year is supposed to begin every year on a particular day. So, the Chaitra Masa, the first bright half of the first day, there are two pakshas, Krishna Paksha, Shukla Paksha. The bright half and the dark half, we say in English, Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. So, Shukla Paksha, first day, Padya, is considered as the beginning of the year. Actually, it is called Ugadi. Ugadi, when the Yuga begins. There are, now I told Sauramana and Chandramana is the calendar, Panchanga, with which our human existence has some relationship with the nature, and that is it. And nature itself as a whole, when we consider, when did this, how do we say in the changes of the nature, when does it begin, when does it end, year, how do we calculate? Some inkling must be there. How do you say day has begun and day has ended? The brightness, sun rises, day begins. Sun sets, day ends. Till next sunrise, the whole day is considered one day. Now, how this year is considered as beginning of the year and ending of the year? Because it is a circle. You can begin from year to year to year. Anywhere you can begin the year. Here sunrise is there as point. Where is that point? Western calendar take as the midnight, 12 o'clock. Midnight differs from place to place. Sunrise differs from place to place. Now, it is the international date, time and all that. We will leave that. Year beginning, when the nature totally starts as if new leaves are coming, the spring season. In winter, all there is patjhad, all leaves, withering of the leaves. All leaves will fall off and only stems and branches will be standing. It looks night in the moonlight, if you see in North India the forests, it will be terrifying, like Bhoot Bungalow. Nothing will be there, no leaves, nothing. In the deep forests if you go, not even a single leaf you can see. After that again new shoots start with the change of temperature. The winter is ending and the summer is beginning. In between, the new leaves are coming, Pallava, and nature is changing. This time is taken as the beginning of the year. Anything, the new shoots are coming. The severe winter, cold is going off, has just gone with the Shivaratri, and the new, it's beginning, something is beginning. Now, this beginning is taken as that Shukla Paksha, the dark night has ended. The first day, little 1 digit moon is seen. 1 digit. It's going to increase now. It's beginning. Here, nature, when you see it, is beginning. So this is considered as the beginning of the year. But it is not considered Varsharambha. We don't say. We say Ugadi. And the worships that follow, the time worship, the Brahma worship and all what we are going to do tomorrow, has a relationship to this Ugadi. Ugadi, when did this season begin? When did the season begin? Season started when? When the moon started revolving around the sun. When the sun started shining in its own glory, the day on which the sun began its shining, the moon started running around the earth and earth started running around the sun. The seasons began. Season comes because of the earth's moving around the sun. Now, the day on which the earth began its circumambulating the sun, moon around the earth, and then the sun started shining. That is the day of Ugadi. The Chaitra Shukla Padya is called the day on which the universe began. सृष्टि कंप्लीट होने के बाद सूरज चक उगने लगा, जलने लगा. Just like you put on the light and it starts burning, like the sun is supposed to have started shining from that day. All moments started on that day, Ugadi day. And therefore, Ugadi, in English we have various terms. Eon, A-E-O-N, eon, is a long period of time. Many eons together is Yuga. This eon is divided into eras. Eras are divided into epochs. Epochs are divided into small periods of historical importance. So, eon means it's a very long time, millions and millions years. Suppose Saligrama, we say 150 to 400 million years old, millions of years. That millions of years is called eon in English. Many eons together, we may say one yuga. Now, 142, followed by 3 zeros, no, is considered as Kali Yuga. It goes on doubling. 1,42,000 years. 142,000 is considered, if I am correct, as one yuga. We are supposed to be in the 1 quarter, Pratama Pada, Kali Yuga, Pratama Pade. And on the same day, the Emperor Shalivahana is supposed to have been crowned as king. Shalivahana is crowned as king on that day. So we call it as Shalivahana Shaka. It was supposed to be in 72 or 79, mostly 72 AD. He was, the king, emperor was there. He was crowned on this day. So we begin with this day historically, we give a historical touch and say Shalivahana Shaka. But while worshipping and consider, we don't say Shalivahana Shaka. Historical writing today, date I want to write, Shalivahana Shaka so many years we write. But while worshipping and religious this, we say Ugadi, beginning of the Yuga, when the whole system, the relative existence came into motion. After the creation is over, the first movement is supposed to be have done. With that the Chaitra begins. It moves on. Its sun, earth is moving and seasons are changing. 1 year is coming, 1 year is going. Once, long back, maybe 33 and a half to 4 decades back, means 35 to 40 years back, I had been to Vrindavan. I don't remember exactly. Holy Mother's disciple Gopesh Maharaj was there. No, Apurvananji Maharaj. I had been to Banaras also. Banaras, Holy Mother's disciple was there. It must be 1980s beginning or 79 end. I had gone to Banaras, and Banaras Ashrama, Apurvananji Maharaj was there, Holy Mother's disciple. And I went there on Bengali New Year's Day. And As a custom, we bow down to all senior sadhus. I did not know he is Holy Mother's disciple. I bowed down and introduced myself. I did not ask which Swamiji you are. And after bowing down, he made me to sit. He had grown little beards, round face. I did not know his Holy Mother's disciple. Somebody told, "Hey, do you know whom are you bowing down?" I said, "No, Maharaj, I don't know." He is Apurvananji Maharaj, Holy Mother's disciple. With all humility, he said, "I am only a smallest sadhu in the mission." And then, "Why are you bowing down to my feet? You bow down to my head. Mother has touched his head." He said, "Mother has touched his head, you bow down to my head." Then I said, in Bengali, the New Year's Day is called Paila Boishakh. Paila Boishakh, first day of the Vaishakha. I did not know, actually. Maharaj told, "Oh, today is a very good day you have come. Aaj ki to Paila Boishakh." I did not understand it. Then later on I came to know it's New Year's Day. Then he told one incident. When I had gone to Holy Mother, once it was Paila Vaishakh, first day of the New Year. And while coming, when I went to Holy Mother, it was few days before Paila Vaishakh. Mother gave me one dhoti while coming back to Belur Math. She gave one dhoti and told, give it to the shrine for offering to Thakur on Paila Vaishakh. Usually, Mother used to send something for Thakur at Belur Math on Akshaya Tritiya, New Year's Day, Thakur Sthiti Puja and all. As far as possible, Mother will be there in Belur Math. So, Mother gave this dhoti to be offered to Thakur in Belur Math. Then Mother told, this will be, New Year's will be like portals. The attractive and impressive doors are called entrance, Mahadwara. In King's Mahadwara is called usually portals. It is attractive and impressive. Once you see, you will remember it life's years after years. The beginning of year is like a Mahadwara in the time, in Kala. In Kala, each is you are entering into a new time and new place, as if new dimensions. In your progressive Jibonair, in the life stream, you are entering a new phase. Everything is new. She says, winter is going, summer is coming, in between is this. How nice you see the time of New Year. And she says, when you enter the door of New Year, don't carry anything of the past. You must enter it leaving all your past. Totally. Don't carry your past and all that is harmful to you in future. begin a fresh life from the new year. New year importance, she says, it is new year. One is to repent for the time gone, সময় जो নষ্ট হয়েছে, the time that has been wasted in the last year should not be wasted by me in the next year. The mistakes I have done in the past, I have to ask for pardon. Actually, Shastra Vidya also say, on the Ugadi day, he is supposed to repent for the mistakes he has done with a vow and promise that he will not do the mistakes again. It's an important festival throughout the world. New Year's Day is celebrated according to their own customs, according to their own culture, according to their own religion, but everybody does someday or the other as New Year's Day. And this plays an important thing to ask for forgiveness of the mistakes I have done and a vow not to do it and not to carry the past. Suppose I have some bad relationship with somebody, I have a bad understanding about somebody, I am supposed to give it up on that day and begin a new life afresh. What past is dead, and she says, bury the past in the past. Bury the past in the past and go ahead. And don't carry anything of begin your life afresh and walk towards the divine. Walk towards the divine. A life filled with devotion to God, love of beings. Devotion to God and love of beings. Begin your life afresh. So this is the main significance of the New Year. In Maharashtra it's called Gudi Padwa, and a long bamboo is taken, 15-20 feet tall, or whatever is available wherever, and it is decorated with a cloth, one kalasha put over that, and it is with neem leaf, one bunch of neem leaf and garland of sweets is put to that, and it is put in the morning. They will worship it and take it to the top of the house and tie it. Evening at sunset it will be brought down, and sweet and neem leaves will be distributed as prasada. Every new year, that Ugadi day, bevu bella, the neem and jaggery sweet is jaggery and neem leaves are fried sometimes they don't fry. The only small young leaves are taken, shoots are taken, and it is given. The life is always mixture of sukha and dukkha, and it is inevitable, unavoidable. Sukha dukkha is unavoidable. Take it as prasada of the Lord and take it. Throughout the life, this sukha dukkha is going to be because of the equal punya and papa. When papa and punya are equal, then only human body comes. One may suffer little and enjoy suffer. One may suffer lot and enjoy lot also, but they will be equal. Papa punya will be equal. Difference is in degree of joys and sorrows. That's all. But it is inevitable and it will come. Take it as the prasad of the Lord and go ahead with your life, offering everything to the Lord. And that day, first worship is given to, as usual, Devatas. Brahma is worshipped on that day, the Creator. which is not there. Usually worship is not there to Brahma creator. On the Gudi Padwa day, Brahma is worshipped, Kala is worshipped. We don't worship Kala time, but in our puja, Tantrika puja paddhati, we have Amavasya, Purnima, all the Pratipadadi, Titi, Bhyo, Namaha, worship is there, Kala worship is there. Shukla Paksha, Krishna Paksha, Amavasya, Purnima, all the time factors are worshipped. But here, Kala who manifests as time factors as Shukla Paksha, Krishna Paksha, by which the Kala is indicated, the Kalo Jagad Bhakshaka, everything is changing and time is eating away everything. That Kala is also worshipped on that day. Visheshata, Brahma, Kala, and then the Lord of the universe, the Ishvara. And Mahakali, Saraswati, Mahalakshmi is worshipped because it is the first day of the Navaratri. There are two Navaratris. One is Sharad Navaratri, one is Chaita Navaratri. It is beginning on the tomorrow. The Navaratri begins. It ends with Ram Navami. Ram Navami. So these 9 days, there are two. Actually, this is the real Durga Puja. Durga Puja is done in this Bengal, many places. This Chaitanya Navadurga is worshipped. With full Durga Puja, this one, it's worshipped. In our Jabalpur ashram also, there is no Sharadiya Durga Puja, I think. I don't remember. But this worship is Chaitra, this one is there. No, statue is kept. No, Jabalpur it's kept. Jabalpur ashrama, it is Durga Puja. No, Durga Puja will go on. This is supposed to be the real Durga Puja. That is untimely, because of the Rama had to go for war, he untimely invokes Durga. The Devatas are supposed to be sleeping. That is that period. Then there is no worship and all, usually, in the temples and all that. But untimely, Rama invokes. From that time, the Sharadiya Durga Puja also began. But now that has become popular and this has become this one. But the Navaratri begins from tomorrow and ends with the Ram Navami, the 9 days. So Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati are worshipped during this period. Vishnu is worshipped as the Lord of the universe, and Kala is worshipped, and Brahma is worshipped. Because all these are worshipped, Maheshwara has to be, Shiva is to be worshipped with his descendants, Ganesha and Kartikeya. So, this is about Ugadi. I think this is sufficient for us for the what worship we do, how worship we do is all secondary. What is the significance is we are on the spiritual path. Every time what is wrong and bad has to be evaluated and has to be given up, and each time there must be a cleaning. Just like you take bath in Ganga and come out and begin the day, fresh day, like that, you leave your past and go ahead with the new life, new relationships. Dissolve all your limitations and begin. This is the main message of the what? Ugadi, New Year's Day. All right. Om निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पा धृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामः. One more point we have to remember is Yuga. This is what Ugadi we worship in Hinduism is nature's cycle. The nature began its cycle. The seasons and all what I told is nature's cycle. Another Ugadi, Yuga is there. Yuga means Yuga, it is the Sambhavami Yuge. This Sambhavami Yuga is decline of the righteousness and descendants of the God to lift the human race again. This is Yuga is we can say spiritual Yuga. It begins with I forgot to tell Holy Mother, after telling that, finally she says about Ugadi in that Mahadvara portal and all that she says, finally she says, আমাদের পক্ষে রামকৃষ্ণ এসেছেন নবযুগ আরম্ভ হয়েছে. With the coming of Sri Ramakrishna, the Navayuga has begun. Navayuga doesn't refer to this cycle of the nature. This is Sambhavami Yuga. That is, there is a decline of the morality and righteousness, and God comes with a new beginning. And everything, see, now whatever we see, Yogada Foundation, Amritanandamayi, so many institutions coming up, going to the West, giving this one, everything has begun just after Thakur's coming and raising the human consciousness to a higher level. Whatever you see in Hinduism today, Urjitavastha, what is coming up is just because of Thakur and Swamiji, Ramakrishna, and we can understand the Yuga, just like Shankaracharya comes and a phase begins, one era begins. Buddha comes, a era begins. Yuga begins. So, Bauddhic Buddha, Shankaracharya, like that one phase of revolutionary changes of regeneration of Hinduism, regeneration of Sanatana Dharma. Again the righteousness and morality, spirituality is, this time this way have come not only with morality, and Thakur gave maximum importance for morality, even to utter a satya. He has given so much of importance, but the main thing is spiritual wave, which has awakened the whole universe with the new awarenesses. And the all old dirt, within a few thousand years, you will see that all dirt is cleared, and again pure spirituality will dawn. That's why Holy Mother says, ঠাকুরের জন্ম হয়েছে তো নবযুগ আরম্ভ হয়েছে. The new era, the new yuga has begun with Thakur's coming. This one yuga is the natures, one is Dharmaglani, following the avatara coming, one yuga, Rama yuga, that is not connected with the historical time. There is historical date fixing with a reference point, Shalimana Shaka, Bengali Shaka, then Krista Shaka. Krista Shaka begins 2000 years, 2017 years back. Now that is taken as standard. This is historical time. One is historical time, one is nature's cycle, and then is the dharma cycle that's going on in the universe. These three, they are called the same word, yuga. Ugadi, our Ugadi, Hindu Dharma Ugadi refers to the nature's cycle. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.